My dad inspires me on a daily basis. I look up to him in so many things. I also want to work as diligently as he does. My career is quite diverse from my dad's. Yes, I've never dreamt of being an officer. I'm aspiring to be a teacher. Yeah, that and they have emotions like any other citizen, any other civilian out there. So he's really a selfless man. He's during our time he didn't really have a name. So people would be like, unasomea wapi? Alafu tunawambia shule ya kanti because haikuwa na jina, but right now it goes by the name Blue Belt Academy. So I started off at Blue Belt Academy. I went to Kenyatta University, where I'm currently a second year pursuing Bachelor of Arts, Kiswahili and History. The houses are quite small. So, okay, to me, it was never really a challenge. It never posed as a challenge until my friends from school would be like, hey, Shali, see you take us one day to your home, unajua, because my home was really close to school. So I did tungesimama kwa field shule na niwaambie, hey, si tunaishi pale. So they'd ask, si leo pia si utupeleke kwenu. And I'd be like, we, mnataka kwenda kwetu.
Hi guys, welcome to Beautiful Crowns, your number one and only channel that will be bringing you beautiful stories and positive vibes concerning the uniformed officers and the public. I'm your born again girl, Timbe Nora, born and bred to glorify God. And today I want to begin by thanking you guys for the support, the subscriptions, the comments, the likes, the views, the opinions. Watu wangu, the support is so immense na nawashukuru. All I can say is Mungu awabariki sana. Today I'm introducing a new segment called the Baby Police segment, whereby we'll be sharing beautiful stories of our daughters and sons who are kids to the uniformed officers. And today I'm so blessed, so humbled to be with one of the beautiful daughters of the uniformed officers who is going to share with us her beautiful memories, experiences while growing up in the hands of our uniformed officers. So, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Who is Shali, kindly?
My name is Shali Mumia. I'm 21 years old. I come from a family of 4. I'm the firstborn, and I'm really happy to be here. I was born in Nairobi, born and raised partly in Nairobi, partly in Western Nairobi, South B, and then Western Mumias to be specific. Yeah.
Wow, what was your experience growing up as a daughter to the uniformed officer?
The experience has been really amazing. My dad inspires me on a daily basis. I look up to him in so many things. He's really a hardworking man, and I look forward to also being there once in life. Like when I start working, I also want to be as hardworking as he is. I also want to work as diligently as he does.
Have you ever dreamt of being an officer like him, or what is your ambition when you're done with your studies?
Okay, my career is quite diverse from my dad's, but I think his career is being an officer is a really amazing thing because him being an officer, he's been able to take good care of us. He's been responsible in taking care of us, our family. Yeah, so it's really nice. I've never dreamt of being an officer. My career, I'm aspiring to be a teacher.
And at one point, because of the different sentiments that people have outside there about the uniformed officers, how their character wise, have you ever regretted that your dad is a uniformed officer?
Never. My dad is my best friend. I love him so much. People term policemen as harsh people, but they are not harsh people. For a fact, I've grown in an environment full of officers, and I don't know them as afandis, as caris. Rather, I know them as Mama Nani, Baba Nani. So I know for a fact they are basically human beings, and they have emotions like any other citizen, any other civilian out there. So for as a matter of fact, it's the best experience, it's the best feeling ever.
Can you describe your dad, maybe in few words, character-wise, since you are a daughter that has grown in his hands for 21 years now?
My dad is a selfless man. My dad is a person he'd rather lack and let you have what you want. Really a selfless man. He's a jovial man when it comes to working with his colleagues. He's really jovial. He loves his work. Yeah, he's really a nice man. He's responsible dad to both my sister and I. And yeah, he's really understanding also. When you have a problem, just talk to my dad. He really has the best words for any situation. Yeah.
Hiyo ni babake, baba na nusu, si ndio? So guys, we are getting to understand that these people, they are just like any other person, and they portray the characters of a father, of a husband, and they are responsible even to their responsibility. Where did you go to school up to this level?
Okay, I started school in a certain, okay, maybe just from baby class. There was a certain school in our police camp, the one we're living at in South B. By then, during our time, it didn't really have a name. So people would be like, unasomea wapi, alafu tunawambia shule ya canteen, because haikuwa na jina. But right now, it goes by the name Blue Belt Academy. So I started off at Blue Belt Academy, then proceeded to Our Lady of Mercy. Shout out to everyone who went to Our Lady of Mercy. And then from Our Lady of Mercy, I was fortunate enough to join the Sacred Heart Mukumu Girls, which is in Western. Then from Western, I went to Kenyatta University, where I'm currently a second year pursuing Bachelor of Arts, Kiswahili and History. Yeah.
Wow, lovely. Shout outs to Sacred Mkumu, shout outs to Bluebell, shout out to Jake Watt. And guys, subscribe. Can you tell your people to subscribe?
Subscribe to Beautiful Crowns. Any information you want to know about policemen, if you've ever had a negative narrative regarding the policemen, this is the channel where you get all the information that you need concerning them. Yeah, so subscribe. Yeah.
You said you stayed in a police line. So if you can share with us your experience, how was it growing up in a police line compared to your other friends who are staying maybe in estates or in their homes as you are growing up?
Okay, life in a police camp isn't that easy, especially in the camp that you used to stay at in South B. The houses are quite small. So, okay, to me, it was never really a challenge. It never posed as a challenge until my friends from school would be like, hey, Shali, see, you take us one day to your home, unajua, because my home was really close to school. So, I did tungesimama kwa field shule na niwaambie, hey, si tunaishi pale. So they'd ask, si leo pia si utupeleke kwenu. And I'd be like, we, mnataka kwenda kwetu. And you know, my friends are from these areas like Golden Gate, Plainsview Estate, Nyayo Estate, these big estates. And I'm like, hey, kwetu, the situation there, it's not like in your place, unajua. Yeah, so it posed as a challenge, but then after I took them, I brought them home, and I really have my mom to thank, because my mom is a really hospitable person. She'd welcome them, like she'd chat stories with them, and they'd feel really welcome, and they'd look forward to come again and again to my place. So yeah, after a while, it's never posed as a challenge, and yeah, I really enjoyed bringing them to my home. Yeah.
So how was the relationship with your friends knowing that you are a daughter to a uniformed officer?
The relationship has never been any different. As a matter of fact, they'd be like, Shali, babako anafanya kazi gani? I'm like, my dad is an officer. They're like, wow, that's a really big deal. Unajua, yeah, being an officer is really amazing, and it's a really prestigious job. I look forward to my friends asking me, what work does your father do for a living? I'm like, hey, my dad is an officer. Yeah, and I can tell from their reaction that it's a really big deal. Yeah.
Brought up by a uniformed officers, you've had the experiences as you've shared. What one thing would you be proud of about your dad?
He never abandoned us. Times would get tough. At times he'd lack, but he never gave up on us. He's always there for us. He always encourages us. He always educates us on respecting people, on being good people, living well with people, and I'm really grateful for having him in my life. Yeah, never give up. Just be good to people, live well with people, and always trust in God. My dad is a God fearing man, and I'll always be grateful for him for helping me know God, because in this life without God, you're nothing. So I'm really grateful to my dad for helping me know God. Yeah.
What are the nice memories you've had with your dad when growing up to now?
My dad would take us to Nairobi shows. I have never forgotten. All the Nairobi shows, I don't think kama kuna yenye nishawahi miss. Zote tunaenda na yeye. He'd stay with us. He'd take us to merry-go-rounds, horse ridings. Yeah, I still have memories of my childhood from the Nairobi shows. And then, yeah, there's also the annual presidential party. We get to attend courtesy of my dad. Yeah, so yeah, it's really amazing. The memories are really amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so nilisikia kuna fununu zilinifikia you are doing amazingly in the campus and you are engaging yourself in co-curricular activities, and there is this one that is going to happen. Is it next weekend?
Yeah.
If you can just tell us about it, what it is, the tickets, the entrance, the everything, and shout out to people so that they can make plans to attend.
Okay, hey guys, this is Shali. So let me just take this opportunity to welcome you to our show. It's gonna take place at the Kenya National Theatre on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of April. The show is called Le Criminel, and I'm inviting all of you guys. I'll be featured on the show. Yeah, so I'd really appreciate if you guys would come and watch me. I'll leave my contacts down there in case you want any information on regards of the ticket, the entrance, the time. Yeah, just contact me, and yeah, you'll get all the information about it, and I'll really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much.
So what is the play about? Ama ni chini ya maji watu wakuje wajione?
Kujeni mujione.
So guys, support a talent. You've seen even the uniformed officers, they have kids who are have high ambitions, they have visions, they purpose to get to greater heights, they even have talents. And yeah, Charlene here is doing so greatly in the campus, both academically and for the curricular activities. So kindly purpose to attend, buy the tickets. I'll leave there down there her contacts and how you'll get to get her for the tickets and how you'll get to participate or attend the watching of the play. Guys, let's support these people. Ni watu wa maana, ni watu wa nguvu, and I'm just so happy that you guys will be able to understand that these people si wabaya, watoto wao pia wanawategemea jinsi wewe unategemea mzazi wako. So kindly Shali, if you can just give us a parting shot before we end the show.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. Subscribe. Policemen are really amazing people. When you meet them out there, don't be afraid of them. You can even say hi. They're amazing people. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being my support system. And yeah, if you're a baby police outside there and you wish to be featured here or you wish to share your beautiful story, kindly contact me at beautifulcrown16@gmail.com. So thank you for today. Kindly continue subscribing, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And my people, video inakuja next. Hey, ustake jua. Bye for now and be blessed. See you.